What if the next billion-dollar company doesn't hire employees, but hires artificial intelligence instead? In a quiet corner of the tech world, a founder did something no one thought was possible. No offices, no HR department, no payroll. Just one human and 20 AI agents who together built a unicorn. If you enjoy deep dives into the future of business and technology, subscribe now. You won't want to miss what's coming: the zero-employee unicorn. For decades, success followed a familiar formula: hire the best talent, build large teams, scale fast, and burn cash even faster. Headcount became a status symbol, and growth was measured by how many people filled an office. But this company broke every rule. There were no developers on salary, no marketing department, and no customer support staff answering phones. And yet, within just a few years, it crossed $1 billion valuation. The secret wasn't luck or venture capital magic. It was AI, used not as a tool, but as a workforce. This is the story of how one founder replaced an entire company with 20 intelligent AI agents and changed what entrepreneurship means forever. Meet the founder who rejected traditional hiring. The founder didn't begin with a mission to eliminate jobs or disrupt labor markets. The idea came from frustration. Hiring was painfully slow. Managing people was expensive. Meetings dragged on. Coordination killed creativity. And every new employee added complexity instead of freedom. Growth felt heavier, not faster. Eventually, the founder asked a question most entrepreneurs never dare to consider: what if I didn't hire anyone at all? At the time, AI tools were improving rapidly, but no one trusted them with real responsibility. They were assistants, not decision makers. But this founder saw what others missed. AI didn't need salaries, didn't sleep, didn't quit, and most importantly, could specialize instantly. The 20 AI agents that replaced an entire company. Instead of employees, the founder designed 20 AI agents, each with a clearly defined role. These weren't chatbots or basic automation scripts. They were purpose-built digital workers. Each agent had memory, long-term goals, structured workflows, and real authority within the system. Together, they formed a fully functional organization, one that could think, execute, learn, and improve without human intervention. This wasn't about replacing tasks. It was about replacing roles. The CEO AI, strategic decision maker. At the center of the system was a strategy agent, an AI acting as the company's CEO. It continuously analyzed market trends, competitor behavior, customer feedback, and financial data in real time. Instead of guessing, it simulated outcomes. Every major decision was tested against thousands of possible scenarios before execution. What would normally take an executive team weeks of meetings and debate happened in minutes. Strategy became data-driven, unemotional, and relentlessly efficient. The product team that never sleeps. Product development no longer depended on human schedules. A product design AI defined features based on user demand and market gaps. A UX, UI AI designed interfaces optimized for conversion and usability. A code generation AI wrote, tested, and deployed software, while a quality assurance AI stress-tested every release. When bugs appeared, there were no tickets or delays. The system fixed itself. Updates that once took months now ship daily, sometimes hourly, allowing the product to evolve faster than competitors could react. Marketing without marketers. Marketing was handled entirely by AI agents trained to understand psychology, branding, and performance metrics. One AI maintained a consistent brand voice across platforms. Another generated content, ads, landing pages, emails, and social posts. A paid ads AI continuously optimized campaigns, while a growth experimentation agent tested ideas relentlessly, killing underperforming strategies instantly. There were no meetings, no approvals, and no ego. Just pure data-driven execution at machine speed. sales, customer support, and finance, fully automated. Customer support emails were handled by an AI trained to read sentiment, detect urgency, and personalize responses using customer history. Sales negotiations were managed by an AI that adjusted pricing dynamically based on demand, behavior, and conversion probability. Finance was overseen by an agent who tracked revenue, expenses, taxes, and forecasts down to the cent. Even legal documents were drafted and reviewed by AI trained on compliance rules. Entire departments that once required dozens of people now ran silently in the background. Why this worked when others failed? Many founders tried to automate businesses before and failed. The difference was in mindset. Most treated AI as a tool. This founder treated AI like employees. Each agent had a defined role, clear objectives, feedback loops, and performance metrics. Underperforming agents weren't argued with or accommodated. They were retrained or replaced. There were no emotions, no office politics, no ego. Just results. The system continually improved itself, a feat that human organizations often struggle to achieve. The cost advantage no human team could match. A traditional startup operating at this scale would burn millions every month on salaries, benefits, offices, and management overhead. This company's biggest expense was cloud computing. There were no payroll obligations, no health plans, no real estate leases. As revenue climbed rapidly, expenses barely moved. Profit margins reached levels investors rarely see. Efficiency wasn't incremental, it was exponential. That's when venture capital began paying close attention. The moment it became a unicorn. When investors first heard the pitch, skepticism filled the room. A billion-dollar company with 0 employees sounded impossible. But then they saw the numbers. Explosive growth, near-zero churn, extreme efficiency, and execution faster than teams 10 times larger. This company didn't just raise funding, it rewrote valuation logic. Within a short time, it officially became a unicorn. No layoffs, no hiring sprees. Just one founder and AI. What this means for the future of work. This story isn't about replacing people. It's about redefining power and leverage. For the first time in human history, a single individual can operate at the scale once reserved for massive corporations. Ideas are no longer constrained by how many employees you can hire or manage. Execution is no longer slowed by meetings, coordination, or internal friction. What once took entire departments can now be done by systems working around the clock. The traditional bottleneck, human labor, has quietly faded into the background. In its place stands something far more demanding: vision, the hidden risk no one talks about. But beneath the promise lies a darker reality. When companies no longer depend on employees, the future of jobs becomes uncertain. As AI begins to outperform entire teams, a deeper question emerges: who truly controls the economy? Power no longer flows to those with titles or tenure, but to those who understand, design, and command intelligent systems. The final question. The zero-employee unicorn isn't an exception. It's a preview. A glimpse of a world where companies scale without people, and people scale without limits. The real question isn't whether this will happen. It's whether you'll be the one building it, or competing against it. The age of AI employees has already begun, and it's moving faster than anyone expected. If you want to understand the future before it arrives, like the video, subscribe, and share your thoughts below, because the next unicorn might only need one human.